Ever wondered about the story behind the animations you love? Ever heard of Southern Star Entertainment? It all started in 1972, not as the Southern Star we know today, but as Hanna-Barbera Pty Limited. This was the Australian arm of the animation giant Hanna-Barbera. A couple of years later, in 1974, half of Hanna-Barbera Australia was scooped up by the Hamlin Group. This wasn't the end of the changes, though. The Hamlin Group itself was later acquired by James Hardie Industries. This was a period of considerable transformation for Hanna-Barbera Pty Limited, and it set the stage for what was to come. In a little under a decade, in 1983, the company underwent another reorganization, this time emerging as Taft-Hardy Group Pty Limited. This was the first step toward becoming the Southern Star Entertainment we're familiar with today. Thus began the journey of what would become a significant player in the world of animation. In 1983, a significant transformation took place. Hanna-Barbera Pty Limited underwent a reorganization, emerging as the new entity known as Taft-Hardy Group Pty Limited. This was just the beginning of a series of changes that would redefine the company's identity and future. Fast forward a year to 1984 and the scene changed again. An American division was born, christened as Southern Star Productions. This wasn't simply an expansion of the company's geographical reach. It was a strategic maneuver that would shape the company's creative output and influence on popular culture. Southern Star Productions wasn't just a name, it was a promise of quality entertainment. The company threw its weight behind producing shows mainly for CBS, a prominent American network. The result? A lineup of iconic shows like The Berenstain Bears, Teen Wolf, and the CBS Story Break. These shows not only captured the imagination of millions, but also sealed Southern Star's reputation as a formidable player in the animation industry. But it wasn't just about what was on the screen. Behind the scenes, the programs produced by Southern Star were brought to life by the talented team at Hanna-Barbera Studios in Sydney, Australia. This fruitful collaboration led to the division being dubbed as Southern Star Hanna-Barbera Australia. With its new name and structure, Southern Star was ready to make a bigger impact. The stage was set, the lights were on, and the Southern Star was ready to shine brighter than ever before. The turn of the century brought more changes for Southern Star. As we ventured into the early 2000s, the company underwent a series of acquisitions. First, in 2004, Southern Cross Broadcasting swept in, acquiring Southern Star and adding it to their media portfolio. But the changes didn't stop there. Just 3 years later, in 2007, Fairfax Media, a leading media company, stepped in. They saw the potential in Southern Star and decided to make it their own. The company continued to produce quality animation under this new leadership, but it wasn't the final stop on its journey. In 2009, Southern Star caught the eye of Endemol, a Dutch-based company. Southern Star and Endemol were no strangers to each other. They had previously owned a joint venture. So, in a move that seemed almost like fate, Endemol acquired Southern Star. Yet, the most significant change was still to come. On December 11, 2013, Endemol announced a major decision. Southern Star Entertainment would be renamed to Endemol Australia. This marked the end of an era, as the Southern Star name that had been around for 30 years ceased to exist. Despite these changes, the spirit of Southern Star lived on. The company may have taken on a new name and new leadership, but it never lost its commitment to creating top-notch animation. So, while Southern Star Entertainment may no longer exist, its legacy in the animation industry continues. Southern Star may have ended, but its impact is still felt today. The studio's influence on the animation industry cannot be overstated. It's a name that's etched in the hearts of many animation enthusiasts, and for good reason. Southern Star was instrumental in producing several popular animated series that have stood the test of time. Shows like The Berenstain Bears and Teen Wolf owe their existence to the creative minds at Southern Star. Beyond individual series, Southern Star played a significant role in shaping the animation landscape in Australia and beyond. It brought animation production to the forefront, giving it the recognition it deserved in the entertainment world. The studio's work was a testament to the power of animation. and it continues to inspire many in the industry today. The legacy of Southern Star is alive and well, even if the name has changed. Remember, every time you enjoy an animated series, you're likely experiencing a part of the Southern Star legacy.